Assalamu alaikum. May Almighty's blessings be upon all of us. Today I'm going to show you how to make Mughlai Zaffrani Chicken. Mughlai Zaffrani Chicken is a rich chicken curry cooked with cashew paste and spices, and it's flavored with saffron. It's easy to make and tastes amazing. So let's get started. Recipes in Urdu and Kashmiri. I'll be leaving a link in the description box. Making this rich and savorous chicken curry, I have taken around 700 grams of chicken. I have taken leg pieces. You can take any cut of your choice. Then half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste, half a cup of curd, 2 teaspoons of salt, or you can adjust according to your taste, 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, 2 teaspoons of red chili powder. Then I have taken saffron soaked in water, here you can see. And then I have taken 1 teaspoon of cumin seed powder. These ingredients we will be using for marinating the chicken. So I start with mixing half of the saffron with curd. I will be saving half for later. So I'll add chili powder, turmeric powder, coriander powder and cumin seed powder. I'll mix them. This is an optional step. You can add directly to the chicken and mix. Then I'll be adding these to chicken, and then I'll be adding salt and ginger garlic paste. These are the ingredients in which we are going to marinate the chicken. We'll marinate it for around 1 hour, or you can marinate it longer if you have time. So here I'll rub all the spices properly, spices and curd mixed properly on the chicken pieces, and we will keep it aside. Now for making the curry, I have taken around 2 onions that I have thinly sliced and fried. Here you can see I have taken fried onions. Then I have taken 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of fennel seed powder. Then this is 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, 10 to 12 cashews that I have soaked in water. Then this is cara essence. You can skip if you don't have. 1 teaspoon of coriander and cinnamon stick, green cardamom, black cardamom, bay leaves, cloves, 1.5 tablespoon of ghee, 1.5 tablespoon of oil. And then I have taken fresh cream. This is around 2 tablespoons. The gravy, I start with making a paste of cashews and onions. Here you can see I'm adding the fried onions to blender jar, and I'll be adding cashews with water so they will make to a fine paste. So here is the paste. Marinated will make the gravy. For that I have added half of the oil and half of the ghee in a pan, and I'll be heating them up. Then I'll be adding all the whole spices, and I'm adding cumin seeds here that I forgot to show you earlier. So here you can see. Then I'll be adding cloves, bay leaf, green cardamom, black cardamom. I'll saute them, and I'll be adding ginger garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste here. Once they are sauteed, then I'll be adding tomato puree. Here you can see. Give it a good mix. Then I'll be adding other spices, garam masala, coriander powder, fennel seed powder. Salt, you can check later whether chicken has perfect salt or you need to add more. So I'm not adding salt here. And chilies too. So I'm not adding more chilies because I have already added 2 teaspoons of chilies. You can add more according to your taste. Then I'll be adding the paste of onions and cashews. This will give a rich creamy flavor to it, creamy texture. I'll give it a good mix. I have added a tablespoon of water in the blender jar, and I have added that too. I'll give it a good mix. Here I have kept medium to high flame. We don't have to keep high flame so that it gets cooked properly. I'll keep checking in between. So here you can see it will make to a nice thick gravy. So here now I'll be adding remaining saffron that I had saved earlier and fresh cream. Give it a good mix and let it cook more till we get a thick creamy gravy. Give it a good mix. I'll keep stirring in between. So here you see that oil is visible on the surface and it's quite thick. So at this stage I'll turn off the flame. Now till then chicken is also marinated. We'll go back to chicken. Chicken is marinated. Now I'll cook chicken. So for that I have added half of the oil and half of the ghee, the remaining ghee and oil in a pan. I'll heat it up, and then I'll be adding chicken. marinated chicken, and I will cover it and let it cook for around 15 to 20 minutes on medium flame. We have to add all chicken including the marination, also the marinade mix. We have to add the whole to the pan, and we'll cover it and let it cook for around 20 minutes on low to medium flame. We'll keep stirring in between because chicken will release its juices, and we'll keep checking in between. You can see chicken has started to release its juice. It will get cooked in it. Then we will be adding the gravy that we prepared from tomato puree and cashew and onions. After around 15 to 20 minutes, I'm opening the lid. If you are taking boneless or smaller pieces, you have to be careful. You need to check it after 10 minutes only. So here you can see it seems done at this stage, and you can see oil is also visible. I'll be adding the gravy that I had made. I'll give it a good mix, and I'll be adding around half a cup of water, and again for around 7 to 8 minutes I'll keep it on medium flame till it's cooked, till it gets the taste of gravy also. And I'm adding kevra essence here. This is optional. If you don't have, you can skip it, but it gives a good flavor. It enhances any gravy. And here I'm adding half a cup of water. I'll give it a good mix. I will cover it and wait for around 7 to 8 minutes, and we'll keep it on medium flame. Around 8 minutes, here you can see it seems good. At this stage I'll keep it on high flame. I'll cover it for 3 minutes on high flame so that gravy gets more thickened. Gravy thickens more, and here you can see I'm checking the chicken is tender also. It's tender. And at this stage you can check salt also, because I have not added extra salt. So for around 3 minutes on high flame, here you can see, and I will turn off the flame now, and I'm adding a teaspoon of ghee, and I will cover it before serving. So here the mouth-watering Zaffrani chicken is ready. Savor this delightful curry with naan or rice. Give this recipe a try and let me know in comments how it turns. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.